I feel like God, I'm a Kage. Whoa, busting my ass, I know all if they. Whoa, me, I've been working, I grind from the ground, and now you see my drip is so Kage. Let's go, let's go. Young Shinobi from the unknown. Said I gotta show that I'm with it, I got gusto. Not tell false, I kill them, we all cut throats. Had to put the work in, show them what the work is. Came up from the bottom, now I'm up though. Ayy, stuck up in the trenches, now I'm on my lit shit. Give me serious one punch.
Alright, so really quick, if you're new to my channel, I'd really appreciate if you guys hit that sub button. Right now the goal is 40,000. And really quick, yesterday I posted a video on my channel. It was really controversial, and I don't like doing toxic videos on my channel. I hate doing stuff like that. It's not my type of thing. But the amount of support that we got on that video, the amount of people just resonating with the message I was trying to send, that is beautiful to me, and I appreciate and love every single one of y'all. Like, that really hit different, seeing the amount of people who like just understood that the toxicity that we have in this community is a problem. And I love y'all and thank y'all, because it brings a smile to my face to know that we are, as a community, we're united, you know. But let me stop talking. Let me stop rambling on. If you're in my channel, please hit that sub button. Right now the goal is 40,000. And I have some big plan for 40K. That's a really big number, and it deserves a really big event. And yeah, let's get to the actual video. Alright, so I'll be lying if I didn't say, or is it if I said. Anyways, today's video is one I'm happy to make. Alright, so I got a smile on my face right now as I'm recording this, because it's something that's not controversial. I mean, it is a little bit controversial. Obviously, everybody's gonna, like, people are gonna disagree with me no matter what I'm recording. Obviously, there's gonna be that one dude who's gonna dislike the video, probably way more. But today's video is about, alright, so what I'm noticing is a lot of people seem to have a problem with Grand Peace Online, and it's a very specific problem. By the way, I don't actually have the Mare fruit. I really want to find one in the future. I'm in the testing server right now, which is why I'm able to use this beautiful fruit. But the problem that I'm noticing a lot of people have with the Grand Peace Online is, alright, so the basic complaint that I'm seeing right now is, oh, it's a level-based fighting game with bandits. Oh, that sucks. Now, I just want to say, personally, in my personal opinion, I feel like that's completely... But what I'm noticing is that a lot of people seem to have a problem with Grand Peace Online because for some reason, people are honestly surprised that a One Piece game would have levels and stats. Now, I'm not trying to... Alright, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm not trying to completely make a comparison, but this is a very good example because a lot of people are hyped for... I think it's Ragusa or Archmage. I'm sorry, I'm not really too familiar with them, but they're hyped for a game called Deep Woken, which I'm very hyped for as well. I can't wait for that to come out. And y'all do realize Deep Woken has levels and quests and stats too. But the thing that I want to talk about the most is, I feel like what makes Grand Peace Online unique when compared to other Roblox One Piece games isn't the fact that it has a leveling system. I mean, look around. Like, now a lot of people are making the argument that Grand Peace Online it's the same as every other One Piece game, but it's just like a better looking version. And to some extent, that's true. To some extent, that is true. But then again, to a larger extent, it's not. Because the thing that makes Grand Peace Online unique, in my opinion, is the amount of progression systems in the game. For example, Uso Shoku Haki. In order to get that, you need to go to a specific quest, which I guess you could say it's like other One Piece games, even though most One Piece games you just get at a certain level. So yeah, I'll give you that. That quest craft for Buso is like other games. But then to actually to get the Buso, you have to actually... Alright, first of all, you have to fight 100 Yetis, which is... I think it's a very cool method of doing it, because it kind of relates to how Luffy got how he got his haki. And I think that it's also... It's an interesting system, because in order to master your haki, you need to use it over and over again, which results in a new form of progression. Just like that's a new form of progression. There's no stats involved with that. It's just the player needing to actually play the game. And a lot of people do macro it, but who cares? Like, you can't tell me you've never set up a macro in Rogue Lineage or any game before. Macroing is just something that's done in a lot of games. But yeah. Now, moving on, a lot of people make the point that Grand Peace Online is a very money hunger game. No. Look, to play the game, it is 300 Robux. I'll give you that. Okay, it is 300 Robux. I think it's worth it. Now, Ethereal and a few other YouTubers have said stuff like, I think it's worth 1,000. Do I think it's worth 1,000? No, I don't think it's worth 1,000 Robux. I think 300 is the perfect price right there. Now, if I say it's not worth 1,000. I don't think that any game on Roblox should be worth 1,000. All right, let me just get that out of the way. Nobody should be paying $10 to play a game on Roblox. That's ridiculous. Okay, so let's just get that out of the way. That's why I say that. That's just a ridiculous price. All right, and yeah, I wouldn't pay that much money to play the game. Honestly, I wouldn't. But that's just me personally. Now, listen, Grand Peace Online, I think that it's a good game. But what makes this game so unique is the progression systems, the combat, because you will never find combat like this anywhere else. The game is just beautiful overall. Like the game. And I know that there's all that crap with FOU going on right now, but please remember, we're not talking about FOU. We're talking about the actual game itself and why the game is good. Now, Grand Peace Online is fire, alright? As far as drawbacks, right now in the game there's not too much content, but I'm just making myself busy looking for the Mare fruit. Now, a lot of people are going to make the argument, like I said, where people are just going to compare the game to other One Piece games where it's all stat based, but really, Grand Peace Online, trust me, stats do have a huge part to playing the game, but let me get this straight. If you're trash, if you're bad at the game, you're going to be bad at the game. Like, skill has a lot to play in Grand Peace, a lot to play. If you're trash, you will play like trash, you will lose fights. It's not just whether you have higher stats than someone else. It's not. Now, a lot of people are saying that things like Blackleg can infinite combo. If you're getting infinite combo by a Blackleg user, you're bad at the game. Alright, that's all I'm going to say. And I'm not trying to disrespect anybody at all. But, like, bro, it's just certain things that... And I understand you guys weren't all testers, so you guys haven't learned all the things that we've learned yet. So I'll take that back. Y'all aren't bad at the game. You're just inexperienced at the combat. And there is so many things to learn, so many things to do with the combat. And I do think that this is the best One Piece game on Roblox. I think I've covered pretty much everything about why people are saying the game is bad. Y'all already know I think this game is fire, but I've been up the game for a really, really long time now. Now, I think that I covered pretty much everything that I needed to cover about the game. And listen, y'all, look, do I think Grand Peace Online is worth 300 Robux? Like I said, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a fun game to pass time in. You can make your own crew. You know, just really just create your own path, bro. Like, I'll say this. From the way Grand Peace Online plays out, it almost makes me feel as if FOU is the only game dev that, the only owner of a One Piece game that has actually sat down and read the manga of One Piece and watched the anime and took notes. I feel like FOU is the only game dev that has actually done that, which is insane because the owner of Blox Fruits, if this game was free, Blox Fruits would be dead right now. And you cannot debate that. I'd say 5-6K players, and it's actually not dead. My bad, it's not dead. But this game would definitely steal members from Blox Fruits, dude, for sure. Now, look, do I think you should buy Grand Peace Online? Yeah, I do. I think it's an absolutely amazing game. Now, a lot of people are gonna have trouble with the part where it's quests and levels, but at the end of the day, I mean, the leveling system might rely on quests, but there are so many other unique and interesting and special progression systems, like Logia Bar, for example. What other One Piece game has ever featured a Logia Bar? And it's interesting because what FOU's done by this is made it so that Logia users aren't invincible gods like other One Piece games, where non-Delphi users don't stand a chance. This bar needs to be trained, and although it's not very difficult to train, I'll give it that, it's not a hard bar to train whatsoever. It's still something that limits the Logia users. And also the fact that if you were to jump into water, it's death. You're gonna die if you jump into water. Oh, I guess I'll showcase that. And I'm really loving the Mare fruit, by the way, guys. Like, I like it a lot. But yeah, if you want to water, you're dead. So, I love what FOU's done with this. I think it's an amazing, amazing game. Like, the amount of respect I have for Grand Peace Online as a whole, I think the game is freaking beautiful, dude. The game is just nice. Overall, it's just a really, really, really nice game, bruh. And look, if you ever look at the game and you go, oh, it's just like all the other One Piece games in Roblox. It's not. Alright? It's not. Just because a game has a leveling system, it has a few quests in it, doesn't make it like every other game on Roblox. And that's people's main argument, is that it looks like every other One Piece game on Roblox. And I can't really understand that, considering I can't remember a game that didn't have levels and quests since Rogue Lineage. I can't. And if you can name some, feel free to leave them in the comments. But I cannot think of a single one. And you guys, it's crazy because, look, actually, you guys, that's disrespectful. I'm sorry for that. I apologize. I'm not trying to single anyone out. But people in general, not y'all watching. I love y'all, bro. I love y'all watching right now. But people in general eat up the other One Piece games. I'm not trying to make comparisons because, like I said, bro, two rights don't make it wrong. I'm not saying that anything is right or wrong, but a lot of other One Piece games do the same things, and people don't seem to have a problem with them. But when Grand Piece Online does it, it's a problem. And I think that the main reason why people are so angry when it comes to Grand Piece Online specifically is because people have this idea in their minds that, oh, the game was in dev for 2 years, so now it should be like amazing and it should follow our expectations. Listen, y'all, and I say this with love in my heart for y'all. Y'all didn't make Grand Piece Online. Y'all don't have the mindset. My boy Rip, what's good, Rip? I don't know why you built like that, but y'all did not make Grand Piece Online. KFC For You did. I didn't make it. KFC For You did. Y'all do not have KFC For You's mindset. So don't ever position yourself in a place where you're saying to yourself, "Oh, I waited 2 years for this because this game, it was worth it. 2 years, and it has all these unique systems, beautiful Dell fruits, beautiful animations, beautiful map, beautiful progression systems, beautiful coding, beautiful meshing." I could go on and on. Now, for 2 years, I feel like the game content is a little bit lacking. So if you want to wait for a little bit before purchasing and then do it, I mean, you can do that for sure. That's completely up to you. I don't know, man. You do you, guys. I'm not gonna try to force anybody to do anything. But yeah, I feel like I got to the core of what I wanted to do with this video, which was essentially talk about whether or not Grand Piece Online was a game worth purchasing. And end of the video, my summarization, or I guess final answer, is that yes, the game's absolutely worth purchasing. Ignore literally everybody else. Now, one thing I want to say, the situation with Foyu, that is not going to affect my playing the game, and it should not affect yours. Because like I said, Foyu is not the... what's the word? Foyu is not the face of the game. So, please take that into consideration. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.